Moxy here. I'm returning what I thought was a geocache, but it's a Lode Claim. And while I'm in the neighborhood, I'm going to check out all the traffic going to the burn. All the burners traveling out to Black Rock Desert. Come on, let's go. I love to use these water bottles and soda bottles. You cut them, you slice them, or you get a great little machine and you make lashing from your bottles. While rock hounding one day after a storm, best time to rock hound after it's moist, I found this broken capsule and I thought it was a geocache. I couldn't open it, I couldn't read it, it was too wet. As soon as I got it home and it dried out, I realized it was a Lode Claim and I was going to return that. I looked it up and I know it's not active, but I'm still going to return it because I did not mean to take that home with me. But for fun, I didn't want to return it damaged, so I'm going to make it better. And I'm going to put it in a waterproof bottle. Got an old vitamin bottle, got some scrap wood, got some plastic lashing. I'm going to do this DIY project just for fun. Piece of junk wood from my lumber pile. This would be great for this project. So I'm going to take this lashing, we're going to take this, and we're going to put it on this board. Oh, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not know how to do this. One of my favorite channels, Nico Makes, this is his idea, not mine. He does great projects. Okay, so I take this lashing, I've strapped the claim bottle on, the post, wrapped it, reinforced it. The magic with this is when you apply heat. You can use a torch or a heat gun. If you're out on the field, you don't have electricity, use a torch. I'm going to use my electric gun. Be careful not to overheat. You'll melt the plastic just enough for it to get taut. So when you apply the heat to the straps, they shrink and they make anything hold tight. This week's video is going to have some cooking in it because I am starving, but I need some supplies first. Quick protein and a vegetable, keep it simple. I'm going to grill while I'm watching all the traffic go by. I'm going to have some time to cook. I tend to buy some of the least expensive meat per pound, but I love to tenderize it. It'll be cuttable after you beat it for a while. Outside the grocery store, in the parking lot, in the shade, prepping these vegetables so I can get them in the bag of marinade. I got oil and salt for the vegetables, and then I made a barbecue marinade for the beef. Oh, this is going to be so tasty in a couple of hours. Marinade, barbecue sauce, 357 hot sauce, some sriracha sauce, and then I have a little bit of oil in there, some salt and pepper, and then don't forget the vinegar. I like the balsamic. Quick cleanup, and then I'm ready to hit the road. Get this claim back where it belongs. There are so many hills and mountains and so many minerals to be found. Rock hounding in Nevada, I don't think I'll ever be able to find every little spot. that deserves to be hounded. While out rock hounding, I accidentally came across this broken pill bottle with this wet, soggy piece of paper, and it was in a ditch. And I thought it was a geocache that might have blown down, so I took it home, dried it out, and then I realized it was a Lode Claim, and I've been meaning to return this. I have looked it up. It's not active, but I'm going to return it just for fun. I can't believe how quiet it is out here. Usually there's someone shooting somewhere. Well, actually right across the road there's a shooting facility, so usually you hear that. It's so quiet. Ooh, sparkly with a lot of microcrystals. Whoever was up here target shooting these clay pigeons wasn't very good, because there's a lot of whole ones on the ground. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Not a very good shot. I should really put my gloves on if I'm going to keep grabbing all this weird stuff off the ground. A lot of inactive mines out here. I think they're checking for lead, a little bit of copper, a little gold, some other stuff. A lot of the rock that's hanging out here. It's kind of not good when the water rains on it, and then all the acid leaches into the water. They've done studies, but I'm sure it's okay to play with and for me to handle. I've never seen such small shotgun shells. There's a lot of unspent ones around. What size gun do these go into? Leave a comment below. Someone's been calling that home. And someone, as in human. There's a little camp out in there. Don't want to disturb it. Squatting under a barbed wire fence takes some skills. It helps being small also. Well, I'm only 5'5". That's not small. I'm just average. But very flexible. This mountain range is just littered with these abandoned mines. Be careful if you come out exploring. I found almost all these mine shafts have owls in them, and they can fly out and scare the heck out of you also. Careful of them. There's an owl in there looking at me. It's cute. I hope it doesn't fly out and freak me out. Oh, it just flew over. It's still down there. It just flew down some more. The wind just blew my hat off. I almost lost it down the mine. Owl poo. Some owl poo. Owl poo with its little bones. See the owl poo on the side of this rock. Didn't see any owls. My hat didn't go down the mine. Pyramid Lake right over that way. Got a bunch of mines out here. You can see the claims, little markers all along the hillside. Looks like we're getting a storm coming through town. Sparks and Reno over that way. Very few trees on these mountain ranges. We got some junipers over here. I think they're western junipers. Got some squaw tea, some natural ephedra. Bring this home, make some tea. Nice scat. Remind me to wash my hands before I cook lunch today. When I originally came across a little container, I thought it was a geocache, just sitting in the snow and dirt. I'd take it home and read it when it dried out, realized it was a claim, so I wanted to return it to where it came from. So I'm going to return that claim that was not a geocache, that was in a broken container on the ground. But I don't think the claim's active, but I'm still going to return it. I returned the claim, not geocache, claim. Burning Man cars coming through. Oh, there's a clown on the back of that trailer. It used to be anything 100 years old you couldn't pick up. Well, now it's if it's 50 years old, you can't pick it up. I used to be able to collect garbage that I recognized from my childhood. Well, now I can't, because it's protected. Done with the claim. Now I'm gonna go make some lunch and watch some of the burners drive by. For some reason, we always have some burners that go down Pyramid Highway and past Pyramid Lake. I think they map them this way. It's easier just to go through Reno to Wadsworth and up to Nixon. And for those last minute burners who couldn't find the right outfit at the thrift shop in our local Reno area, well, out here in Nixon, they have the Burners Bazaar, a bunch of vendors selling some sweet outfits. I've seen some nice jackets, hats, boots. Don't speed through Nixon. On Burning Man's official webpage, they do warn you on how to travel to Burning Man safely and not speed through the local residential areas and the tribal area. Please don't speed through Nixon and Wadsworth. I couldn't think of a better place to have my picnic along the road. Watching the burners head out to the playa. And now I'm gonna make some lunch while checking out all the traffic to the burn. This year, over 80,000 travelers will come from all over for this once-a-year event at the Black Rock Desert in northern Nevada. Some call it the Burning Man Festival, but it's so much more. The encampment is so big it has its own streets, built on the playa. Building a city from scratch takes a lot of supplies. That's a lot of trailers and a lot of cars bringing in a lot of crap to pack in and also to pack out. Hopefully not to leave all of it in the dumpsters in our city of Reno or along the roadside. Keep it clean this year. Oh, those are the burners with the trailer with the clowns on it. They just caught up to me. Crazy. There's been so much controversy, so many people upset about Burning Man and damaging and the traffic. I don't see it going anywhere. The state of Nevada sees from the Burning Man related transaction over $35 million. Just the airport alone makes $10 million. On average, this year's burn's going to bring 80,000 people at $800 a ticket. That's $64,000 just for the Black Rock Friends Fund, including all the rental agencies and the grocery stores, the gas stations. This event brings in so much money. I don't think there's damage done to the playa that can't be cleaned up. So if we all clean up after some folks, I think we could take their money and still live together peacefully in harmony, in the same planet, in the same space, in the same dry lake bed. They could have their 14 days. I'll take the rest of the year. Oh, that looks so tasty. Oh, that looks tasty. I only live 100 miles away and 2-hour drive from the playa. I spend so much time at the Black Rock Desert, usually in the spring or in the fall. I love the hot springs, rock counting the mountains, hiking the rugged canyons, stargazing. I will be out the Black Rock Desert anytime other than during Burning Man. Every year, you hear so many people excited that Burning Man's coming up, but then they complain. I don't think most people even enjoy when they go to the burn. They want to go, they do it annually, but then they complain. Not enough naked men, too many e-bikes, the man gets too small, lines for the Sandy Hut are too long, no showers. Ooh, undercover cops and the FBI have been collecting intelligence on us while at these events. Mentally unwell burners running into a fire. Things like that. Doesn't sound very pleasant, but they can't stop coming. And for some reason, I feel weird explaining why I haven't made it out to a Burning Man event yet. Well, my sister's been to Burning Man several times, and she told me I would freak out if I went there because of the dirt. It sounds simple, but the dirt. The playa dust. I will not be able to handle the dust. Since I was a child, I knew I was special. Probably slightly on the spectrum. I cannot handle being dirty. And that's why I'm always in hot springs or swimming pools. I love to get dirty. I will go dirt bike riding, but I have to be able to get clean right after.
I hear this Burning Man thing's kind of popular.
I had a great conversation with the burner. Came up and chatted me up. And he liked to tell me about the unpleasant rich people that come to Burning Man. This concern everyone always has is all the trash from the burners. So on the official webpage from Burning Man, the link to tell you what to do with your trash was the only link that was conveniently not working. So I don't know what they expect you guys to do with your garbage this year. Well, I love this gorgeous desert. I call it home. You might just be passing through and visiting for your burn this year. So take everything back home and keep it clean, so I want to keep coming. And we won't have a problem with any Burning Man festivities. We all love ya, and stay safe this year.
It's hard to find a quiet, peaceful spot to enjoy my dinner. Look at Pyramid Lake. It is beautiful. Dinner, sunset, Pyramid Lake, and watching burners drive on by. Hope everyone has a great, safe burn 2023. Oh, that sunset.
I wonder what all those travelers are expecting to enjoy from their Burning Man this year. Orgies, sexual encounters, maybe some substance abuse, hopefully nudity, for the love of art, to express themselves. They love music. Maybe they just love crowds and being around people. I don't know what draws them in, but each one has a different experience.